Dude, his shot is so smooth.
I want some rest.
Are we having fun yet?
All right, guys, so let's talk about Malaki Branham really briefly, okay? I absolutely love me some Malaki Branham. So I was just looking back at a practice that he had, practice at Summit. And yeah, it wasn't that long ago. And I just have to say, man, his shot is so smooth. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because, as you guys know, we've been talking about Malaki quite a bit. And I did a video talking a little bit about how he originally was a really bad basketball player. Like, he was absolute garbage, okay? Absolute trash. And he had to work really hard to become good. He couldn't shoot, he couldn't dribble, he had nothing to his game. And we're talking, at that point, he was, you know, was a 5th grader, and he wasn't even that great, I believe, through middle school, but he really worked on his craft and got better and better and better. And you would have believed that he was just a natural talent, but that's not necessarily the case. He had the body, he had the frame, but he had to really work to get to this point. And I just, man, he just has one of the smoothest jump shots, I think, on our team to date. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing him play, and really looking forward to seeing him perform once the regular season actually hit. And another thing too is he has a lot of competitiveness to him as well. So all I'm trying to say is I think that Malaki is one of those guys that we might be over. Well, you know what? Not we. Okay, you guys actually aren't. Me. Okay, I think I've been overlooking him, even though I've been doing videos on him and I'm really high on him. I've said this already, that I kind of believe that Sohan has the highest potential. I thought Blake Wesley with his athleticism is pretty high, but when it's all said and done, some of those things don't really matter. You know, the athleticism, it matters to an extent, but not really. You can be a phenomenal player and not necessarily have crazy amount of hops, which he has some good hops. He has sneaky athleticism, but yeah, he's not the most athletic on the team. But you don't necessarily have that. If you look at guys like Luka Doncic or Jokic, it's not a necessity, okay, in the NBA to have those, to have that physicality necessarily. But you do have to have skills, and one thing that he does have is the fundamentals, and he has skills, and he just hones in on it. And I've done so many other videos on him, so please go watch the other ones, just talking a little bit about his backstory. Really, it's almost like an anime backstory. Okay, he has a backstory that's pretty awesome. It shows how much he had to go through in order to overcome that. He wasn't a good player at all, and he worked at it and worked at it to the point where he couldn't even dunk. And he would it's ridiculous. Okay, he would do like if I remember correctly, 500 vertical jumps before during the day, and then after practice he would do 500. It was ridiculous. Okay, if you just go watch it's absolutely ridiculous. And his first ever dunk that he got in game was literally on a player. So his first dunk in a game was a poster. It's something special about him, and I think that we need to give him a little bit more. I need to give him a little bit more love. So I love Malaki. I really hope that he steps up to the degree that we expect him to. But man, I really like him, and the Spurs got an absolute steal at 20. Like, he should not have landed that far down. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later, man. If you want to support the channel, only $2 a month, Patreon and YouTube links below. Until next time, deuces.